13, 14, and 15 should be pretty straightforward, I hope. So on number 12, here you're asked to find what set of numbers, what sets the following numbers belong to. So if we're given the number 17, well, the most basic set of numbers that this particular number belongs to is a set of natural numbers. So natural numbers. And the next set up from that would be the set of whole numbers. And the next set up from that would be the integers. And then rational numbers. And then real numbers. And finally, complex numbers. Okay, so that's number 12. Going to 13. 13, you're given -4. Well, that's not a natural number, and it's not a whole number, but it is an integer. And it is rational. And it is real. And it is complex. Okay, number 14. Here you're given the square root of 7. So this is irrational. It is real. And it is complex. And then you have 15, which is 5i, which is imaginary. And it is also complex. Okay, there's 14. Oh, wait a second, that was 15, sorry. Going to 16, simplify each expression. Number 16. Here you're given the square root of 20 times the square root of -24. This turns into square root of 4 times the square root of 5 times the square root of -1 times 24, which is equal to 2 square root of 5 square root of -1 square root of 4 square root of 6. So here we have 2 square root of 5. We have I. We have 2. We have square root of 6. So we have 4 times I times the square root of 30. And we're done with 16. Number 17. Number 17, here I have 3 minus 2i and 6 plus 4i. So, using double distributive, so I'm going to multiply 3 times 6, and I'm going to multiply 3 times 4i, and then I'm going to come over here and multiply -2i times 6 and -2i times 4i. So, doing the blue first, let's see, 3 times 6 is 18, and 3 times 4i is 12i. And going to the red, I have -2i times 6 is -12i, and -2i times 4i is -8i squared. Alright, so let's do this. We have equals 18. These cancel, positive 12i and negative 12i. I'm left with minus 8i squared. This is equal to 18 minus 8 times negative 1, which is equal to 18 plus 8, which would be 26. So there's 17. And finally, I have number 18. 18, here I have the square root of negative 49 over 64. 49 over 64. That is equal to the square root of negative 1 times 49 over 64, which is equal to the square root of negative 1 times the square root of 49 over 64, which is equal to I times the square root of 49 over the square root of 64, which is equal to I. The square root of 49 is 7. The square root of 64 is 8. So it's I times 7/8. Final answer is 7/8 I. Done.